YouTube. What was you desperate to say over the intro?
The intro's going on and I talk all over it, but I was just going to say I always message the wife to say, don't forget to put it on in the background so at least we've got one viewer.
I've just done the same thing. I've just done the same thing to Cal, and you know what she replied? She said, it's even worse. She wrote back and said, I'm doing an online yoga class now. Faceplant. Sorry, babe. I'll watch it after the... And I put, no worries, babe. I just thought I'd let you know because I hadn't let you know. Yeah, sorry. And Boris is going live too.
We've lost out, haven't we?
Oh, we have. No one wants to hear Boris going live again. Not unless he's going to let us all out of lockdown, which I don't think is going to be the news. Does anyone know why he's going live?
I've no idea. You know what? I've read it up today.
Should we look?
With the government guidelines anymore. I think... Oh, wow, Jamie's microphone just fell off.
What's...
Are you okay? Yeah, he's fine.
Why is Boris going live?
Surely it's more bad news.
Who's left his clan now?
But it won't be Boris, will it? It'll be or is it from his bed?
No, but from his bed. He's not bedbound again, is he? He's just housebound. He's just no.
Can't catch it twice.
Yeah, Boris Johnson confirmed second national lockdown. No, hang on, no, that's old news.
Oh, wow.
Well, yeah.
Oh,
no.
Fake news.
Fake news.
No, he's struggling here for the information.
I am. I was going to go on the BBC app now. Let's just quickly.
Oh, okay. I mean, I was pretty close to begin with.
You didn't do your sound test, did you? That's why.
Oh, okay.
So,
this is awkward. I just have to sit.
Oh, yeah. Hancock, UK orders 5 million doses of Moderna vaccine. What do you think about this vaccine? Are you having it or not?
I don't need to. I've already caught COVID.
Yeah, that don't mean you can't catch it again, though, does it?
No, it doesn't.
Or spread it again, more importantly.
For a while.
What do you mean?
So apparently you are immune for a short period of time.
How what's the period?
Well, they don't know yet. They haven't got enough data to see how many people have caught it twice.
Yeah.
But no, it's like any cold or flu, though. They say that you build up an immunity.
Is that your phone?
Oh, yeah, sorry.
Go on, answer it.
No.
Who is it?
It's Dave. He's self-isolating because someone's got corona.
Oh, really?
Yeah. But on the COVID thing, yeah, like any cold or flu, you don't normally catch the same one immediately after.
Yeah. So are you going to have it then or not?
Well, wait to see what you lot do first. As in, like the rest of the population.
The fodder.
As long as no one starts growing ears on their forehead or anything like that. Then
I mean, I don't think anyone's going to. I was kind of like, I'm against having it a bit. But then I was thinking about it and I'm like,
I am because I can afford to.
I've had way worse than probably what's in that. So
yeah, the stuff we used to put in our body. No, I used to get a breakdown. Whenever I buy drugs, I'd always get a breakdown of the nutrition in there. I'd be like, what's in this?
Yeah.
But no, on a serious note, I don't need to rush into it, do I? Because I'll let you guys be the guinea pigs, and then if you're all right, then I'll probably take it.
What about you, Jamie? Do you think you're going to have it or not? Yeah. I think I probably will, to be fair.
I'll probably have it, yeah. It'll come back again, won't it? The government will probably tell everyone they've got to have it. Otherwise, they can't go to Costa del Sol or something. And then the vast majority of us will just be like, oh, I'll go to Malaga.
Yeah.
I want to go to that 3-star all-inclusive.
You're not allowed to mainland Europe unless you have it. Everyone will have it then. Yeah. Everyone will have it then. Yeah. Do you think it's going to get extended as well?
I'm kind of hoping not, because I haven't seen my dad in must be 6 weeks now. And I want to kind of see him at Christmas, but I don't know.
I don't think they'll extend it into Christmas. I think they'll let us all out. I think they'll say, don't worry about it. We've done the prep. You can have New Year's Eve until 10.
Go mad for 2 weeks. Which actually, I think they have to do that because I think people are going to just...
People can do it anyway, aren't they? So better off just like getting a bit of good PR. No point in fighting that. No point in fighting Christmas.
Everyone's got Christmas off.
Yeah.
Don't spend it with your families.
Yeah, that's right.
Fuck the NHS. Because we all know that COVID doesn't go spread at Christmas.
Yeah.
So even the COVID has 2 week off.
Fuck the NHS, open presents, eat turkey. He'll have the 3 arrows on his thing, on his new slogan.
Yeah. I do think it will be extended, yeah, but that's just based off me just thinking negatively. I've not seen any of the stats, any of the death rates, anything like that.
Apparently, Scott was just saying that I think Ireland or Northern Ireland, they're extending theirs already. They're on about doing it. About a week before us, maybe, something like that.
So a week's time, probably.
Maybe even in a few days. I don't know. Don't know the actual. I know France went first, didn't they? And then everyone was like, "Shit, France are doing it."
Loads of people I know are still going on holiday to Dubai. What's all that about? From the UK?
I don't know.
So there must be like.
There's like what they call them, the corridors. This must be a good corridor.
Yeah. Don't get COVID in Dubai. Yeah. Nice place to go as well, really.
Well, yeah, it's just always hot there, isn't it?
Yeah.
I'd love to go away on holiday now.
Yeah, I'd love to go away. I know a lot of people that they're a bit dubious about going away because of how it looks. Because they look like they're just leaving a complete shitstorm, people struggling. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
From a moral point of view.
Yeah.
Don't want to be posting hot dog legs on the beach. And,
I just think if you can get away, then you should. If you feel comfortable enough to go away. Like, I don't really feel comfortable enough to go away, I don't think.
As in
like,
catch anything.
Yeah, and I know that like if I did, I probably wouldn't be able to see Ava then for a while. There's a whole host. Like Kelly's pregnant. I'm like, there's a whole host, and I'm just like, it's not worth it. Like, but I think if people feel like they're not bothered by it, then they should crack on.
I'd go away if I could afford it. I'd go to Dubai.
Would you? Yeah. You ever been to Dubai?
No,
never.
We've had a tough year, Lee. I mean, I had to cancel my holiday to Telford. Never mind Dubai.
Oh, Telford. The old Telford holiday.
So I was
the all-inclusive Telford holiday.
I was going to chat with you and was it James Morgan?
Yeah.
And they started taking the piss out of me because I was going on holiday to Telford.
Who goes to Telford on holiday? It's a mad place to go on holiday.
Tonight it was an Airbnb.
What did James say? It's on the roundabout.
We stayed on the roundabout. Set my tent up on a patch of grass.
Telford. Like, nothing wrong with Telford, but it's like going on holiday to Tamworth.
The reason we booked...
You can go down Borough Pit and have nice, fishing holiday in Borough Pit.
Got a castle. The reason I chose Telford...
Fucking never opened.
Because we were worried about what would be open and what wouldn't. So we booked a little cabin in the middle of a field. There's only 2 of them in a field. Really nice looking cabin. Really nice luxury little cabin. And it was on a farm, so there's lots of animals there. So it was like, this is no Wi-Fi. So it was like really getting into nature. It was a 15-minute walk from Ironbridge. They've got like a Victorian school there and stuff like that. So a real nice chilled holiday. Couldn't end up going there.
Oh, when you told me about it, I don't know why, but you watch Peaky Blinders, don't you?
Yeah.
The
the like caravans that they've got, the old school ones.
The traveller guy.
Yeah.
I thought it'd be like that.
They're the same shape, but bigger.
Really? Yeah.
Honestly, yeah. Same shape, bigger. They're great. There's literally like a bed that looks like a single bed. That's the double bed. Because I remember looking and going.
It's like a little thing for borrowers, like.
Yeah, it's a little tiny thing, but they've got like a little stove in there for chuck wood on there. It's lovely. I'll send you the pictures. Very nice. Didn't get to go though, did I?
No.
So, talking about Dubai. Oh no.
Oh,
that's embarrassing.
What's your alarm for?
I've got to borrow a drill. Is it that bad, Jamie? I'll be eating the microphone if I sit any closer to it. You've got the levels wrong on this, you have. Look how far. Lee's about
I'm chilled, I am.
Foot and a half away from it.
Jamie is just like...
My top lip's touching it.
Is it? You might as well pick it up. Like a little Freddie Mercury, like a little mini Freddie Mercury.
How's that, Jamie? Is the
like a little miniature Freddie Mercury, look.
You can't see... If you listen to this podcast, I'm having to hold my own microphone because Jamie didn't do a sound test on mine because I'm obviously, the B team aren't I over here? Not Mr. CEO.
I think you were on your phone when you was asking, I think.
Was I?
Yeah.
I mean, it's still his responsibility.
No, 100%, yeah. Sorry. Oh,
Producer Jamie.
Ad's pulling out his accountability matrix here for Jamie.
Yeah, but no, I'm enjoying holding it. Weirdly enough,
Yeah,
there's a bit of
it's
the
pretty
sense
good.
of I'm more mobile. I can do this. You can't. You have to
get
sit
tangled
there
up there, yeah.
facing the same way, and I can move around. So,
did you? Sorry, I mean, this is. Did I say this is episode 1 of the like new format? I don't think I did. I did it on the promo thing. So
we just talked bollocks for about 10-15 minutes. Oops.
Yeah. So this is the new format. Anyway, we're in the boardroom. We are next week. We're going to be at a different angle in the boardroom, aren't we? We're going to be like we've got like a little set being built for it, which is going to be nice.
Yeah.
With some like little mementos and stuff in the background, which brings me nicely on to Ad has bought in. Well, you bought in two little things here, haven't you? Do you want to?
Well, one, yeah. So one of them I already had on my desk. So my dream car is an Aston Martin DB5. So the one out of Goldfinger.
Belter, yeah.
Absolute bell. But for a top one.
Who drove it?
Who drove it? I don't know, stuntman. They've all drove it. Daniel Craig.
Oh, right. No, but that particular one, because it's a certain model, isn't it?
Goldfinger was it Sean Connery Goldfinger? I get them mixed up.
I think. I don't know.
I'm pretty sure it was. Yeah, it was, because it's the one where the thing goes up his jack. Yep. But anyway, it's a famous Alan Partridge quote. Michael from the garage. But yeah, so that's killed me off. And then I've got the football figures, the Corinthian figures as well. So
the car, yeah, is it the same car as? Remember, there's a recent Bond one, the Daniel Craig. I think it's Scott. Is it Skyfall? He drives to Scotland, don't he?
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah,
it's the same one, but it's in the garage.
Nice, isn't it?
And the Corinthian figures I've got are Aston Villa 1995 team players.
I used to collect these. We'll be going through them. So who have you bought? You've got Mark Bosnich.
It was a completely random set, by the way. So you just
bought these recently,
and that for the set. I bought them specifically for the set in the office.
Oh right, okay. Yeah. Oh sorry, because you said a set of 4, and then you said specifically.
Oh no, yeah.
You mean the backdrop?
Four random ones.
How much did these cost you?
About £7.90 with the postage. So not a lot.
£7.90 per one for the 4?
No, for all 4, including postage.
Sound, isn't it?
Yeah, it's dead cheap. I wouldn't have bought them otherwise. You know what I'm like.
Yeah. I did think. We splashed out on some retro there. So you got Mark Bosnich, yeah, one of the best goalkeepers in the Prem at that point. He
was great before he
used to live on Timor.
Did he?
Yeah, he lived on time. He did. He lived on time. He lived in. You know where he lived? He lived by. Remember where Nicky Wood used to live?
Yeah, Torridge.
Lived in Torridge.
No way.
Yeah, in that little cul-de-sac for like a small period of time when he first moved to the villa.
God, insane.
Who knew?
Yeah.
Loved to drink.
And a bit of drugs.
Yeah, he did like a bit of drugs as well.
Didn't he?
Yeah. A lot of it. I mean, Lee Andrews is the same as well. He was a mad head.
Is that okay?
Say again.
He might be listening.
Oh, Leandro?
Yeah.
Really?
If you are, Lee.
Yeah, maybe.
Subscribe.
Southgate. Nicely. It doesn't look like Gareth Southgate. It looks like Gareth Southgate if he was black. Like, I don't understand
they've got the colour on that, haven't they?
Yeah. It kind of looks a little bit like Phil Neville as well. Maybe just Gareth. I suppose they look a little bit like each other.
Where did Gareth Southgate live?
I don't know.
Okay.
It's not. I don't know where all the Villa players live.
I thought it was
no. It was only because
here's what they're addicted to, and this is where they lived.
Yeah. No, Gareth Southgate's addicted to being a complete and utter prick. Andy Townsend, great guy. Met him.
I love Andy Townsend.
Nice guy. Met him in a church when I was a kid. True story.
We'll leave that story there.
No. It was
a good
Winker Church. Went there. I think went there with the school. Ian Taylor, Andy Townsend.
Who else?
Can't remember, but they were both there. Nice guys. Weird place to meet them, innit? And then Mark Draper. Mark Draper was a belter, wasn't he?
Yeah, sorry, I was reading some comments on the. Someone's commented on the YouTube link. So.
Have they? What? Who is it?
I don't know. I just seen a comment and lost my shit. I was like, someone's watching. Someone's watching, Jamie.
Mark Draper, great player.
Draper was a belter, yeah. I mean, that was a good era of football, that was.
You know, if you think back, who do you have? You got Steve Staunton, Sean Teal,
yeah,
Alan Wright at left back.
Alan Wright was good.
You
had up front Savo. Dwight York.
Savo, Dwight York. Well, yeah, you'd more really this era. I suppose that Draper was Savo era, weren't they?
Ian Taylor.
Yeah, Ian Taylor, Dwight York, Steve Staunton.
Paul McGrath.
He was a little bit earlier, weren't he, Paul McGrath?
Paul McGrath was 95.
Yeah, but he didn't have an AST, did he? He was more like mitocopier, weren't he? And
I think maybe Paul McGrath was. He might have had an AST. That was the AST was the one after the Muller kit.
Yeah, no.
Muller kit I had in 95.
The Muller kit, McGrath definitely wore a Muller kit, but he didn't wear an AST.
I reckon it was. This was 95, 96.
Yeah,
and I reckon the Muller one was 94, 95.
Some great. Villa were great. I mean, I know you don't like them, Jamie, and that, but
we're not bad now, though, are we? Eh?
Yeah, we're doing all right.
Not too bad, are we?
Don't roll your eyes, Jamie. Boing splat.
Yeah. What do you think of Jack Grealish at the minute, Jamie? I mean, this turned into like a sports podcast.
It's all right. Doesn't matter.
Bit of everything.
I've really enjoyed him. Watching him play. I think he's a great player.
He was excellent, though, wasn't he?
He was great considering we lost 2-0. But they were the best team in the world, and although we're ranked 4th, we are shit.
Yeah, we don't you think this English Nations this Nations League thing is just I think
it was meant to be a money spinner, wasn't it?
It's so confusing, though, isn't it?
Yeah.
Like when you get into the detail of because the top 4 from each league then end up going through to this playoff, but then if they've already qualified, then it drops down to the next league. It's fucking stupid. Like, it's just carry on with the friendlies and have the Euros and have the World Cup.
Yeah.
When it said they got knocked out last night, I was reading about it, being like, "We've been knocked out. What? We're not in the Euros anymore." And it's like, no, we're in the Euros. It's just not qualified for the Nations League. I'm like,
yeah,
who gives a shit? Like,
but next year we've got the Euros, and then we've only got to wait a year, and we've got the World Cup.
We're going to stick the Euros on in the office.
100% if we're allowed to.
Yeah, obviously, like COVID dependent. To make sure everyone gets the vaccine in them.
Yeah. Entries. You have to have the vaccine.
Yeah.
Just stand there with a needle. Straight into everyone.
Straight into
your neck. You in. Go on. One in, one out. That'll be cool, yeah.
These are a blast though, mate. These are from the past. I love it.
Yeah, we've got to start collecting bits for the
backdrop. What else could we put in? We've got this. Oh, actually, let's not give it away. I was gonna say
we'll just add things. You know what we should do? There's a few things being added by the production team into the set that we already have, but every week, me and you should bring something to go on there.
Okay.
And it's got to have, it's relatable to you, but equally be good if it was both of us. Remember this?
Yeah. Okay. I like that idea.
There you
go.
Hey,
how funny holding that.
For those listening to this, I'm just sat here holding my microphone.
What's the crap with the car then?
The car, that's just the car I want, and it's about £1 million.
So how much they are?
For a good one of those, yeah.
A good one.
Yeah. One that's been.
What's a shit one? 250.
Yeah, shit colour and maybe not been looked after. And
really?
Yeah, but honestly, you're talking
£1 million.
£1 million. You're talking like $750,000 cheapest. And that would be for a different coloured one.
They burn the fuel as well, don't they? I wouldn't want to drive it.
Thing is, though, like
I'd be if it's £1 million, I'd be too frightened to take it out.
Buying one of them, you ain't worrying about money, are you? You've got a bit of coin.
Yeah, I suppose.
If me and you had that car now, then yeah, we'd be like, oh, I'll take this out. I'd be scared to just have it in my garage.
Imagine if we shared that one, like we shared the old one.
Oh, it'd be incredible, wouldn't it?
Yeah. I mean, I'd love to drive one of them.
Yeah. I have I told this story about the red letter day?
No.
Oh, it must have been off air.
Off air.
Oh, it must have been off air. To Jamie with the news. But no, I had my wife bought me a red letter day to drive the DB5, and it's like my dream car. Absolute love it. And then I let it expire. I just kept putting it off. I'll do it.
Gone, done.
Completely expired. Yeah, gone. So I'm not going to.
She's buying you a new one of them, is she?
No, it's the best thing anyone's ever bought me.
And you didn't use it?
And I didn't use it.
When was this?
This was like last year.
Oh, so like no COVID problems.
No.
I've got one as
well. Laziness.
Cal bought me a speedboat down the Thames, and I didn't use that either. And I'll say now, I'll blame it on COVID now. But she got it me Christmas 2019. So, no, Christmas 2018, effectively. So then we went into 2019, and I didn't use it. And then at the start of this year, we was like, I think Cal's extended it twice now because you can pay to extend it. And then we booked. Mad really, because we're really shit at like planning ahead, me and Cal are. And at the start of this year, we were like, right, this is what we're going to do. We booked all our holidays out, everything. And we bought tickets for Sister Act because in London on the West End, because Whoopi Goldberg was coming over to actually play the same character. I was like, this is mint. Like, we managed to get, they went on sale, we got tickets for it. So we rearranged the Thames for a weekend. For that weekend, we're going to go and do the boat trip, go and get food, go and watch Sister Act, do all that. And then, now it's been binned, like, it's hit the can. I don't know how long you can keep extending them for, to be honest.
You could do it if we wasn't in a lockdown, though. And it'd probably be the perfect time to do it because you probably got the Thames to yourself, haven't you?
Yeah, well, they don't give me no motherfuckers going up and down.
Or is that not good? Is it good if there's people there? Is it?
Oh, I don't know. Just London's not the best place to go at the minute, is it? In terms of like, I'm just not getting the same experience. I
like London when there's no one there.
I know, but I don't. I prefer it when it's busy.
People.
Like, yeah, like that's the whole point in going there. You live round like no one at the minute. Like what? It's hardly like you bounce. You know, it's like I can't move for people.
I'll be honest with you, and I'm not lying now. Like my life hasn't changed much. Like with lockdown, we go out for maybe the odd meal now and again. But me and Lorne, we just stay in. This weekend, just stayed in, not because of lockdown. Would have done it anyway. we don't really go out. It's affected like the holidays and the breaks, but other than that,
and the kids being at home,
I don't go to the pub or anything like that. Really?
No, neither do I. I mean, me and Cal go out for food a bit, quite a lot actually. That's affected. It's so hard.
I can't go out for my lobster.
I can't go out for food at the Ivy. Yeah, I know what you mean. I don't know. I feel like it's changed my life a lot, but
I've just looking at some funny comments here, Jamie, on the YouTube. Am I allowed to read them out? Is that okay? So Lorna she's referring to these Corinthian figures that are brought in, the football players. She put, I'm glad them things made their way to the office. Laughing face. Because she questioned me and she was like, why are you buying this shit?
Lorne, they're hardly taking up a lot of space. Come on.
Yeah. It's because it doesn't interest her. And then she put, unlike the bag of cutlery.
Right. So I'm at ads. This is like when we was having a creative, weren't we, or something? I can't remember. It's obviously we were in lockdown, but we were allowed because we were working. I don't know. Anyway, I was in his house. Rightly or wrongly. We were working.
No, it was all right. It was all above board, like.
It was at that point, wasn't it?
Yeah.
And Lorna comes out the kitchen with a plastic bag, and I'm on about like full, heavy, with loads of cutlery in it. And she said, "This is all from your office over the last like 18 months or something."
She reckons it was from this office.
Loads of it. So but. Funnily enough, Ad is the one who kicks off about the fact there's never any cutlery in the office. Like, especially in the old office, you used to go mad at people about it, proper lose your head. And then it turns out you just take them home, don't you?
Yeah, I must admit, I was pretty embarrassed about that because I always moan at people for it, but I need to bring it back in. Perfect opportunity, wasn't it, to bring it back in?
Yeah, you're not going to be back in again for a while now.
Next Monday.
Won't worry about it. People can't use cutlery here anyway at the minute.
Oh, yeah. There you go then. Done him a favour.
Let Dylan have it.
Yeah.
Let Navarre have it for a like playhouse or something.
Dylan will probably go and wait in. Some pocket money.
Oh, God. What's going on at the minute then?
Oh, mate. I said this in some of the pieces to camera we've done recently, but I still feel like I'm coming on and just moaning.
These pieces to camera.
Yes, these pieces to camera.
We invested in some tech, didn't we?
We did. Again, if you're listening to this and not watching, we've become real vlog wankers, and we've got matching vlogging.
Are you shooting at me?
Vlogging cameras. We look like a right couple of whoppers with these, though.
Yeah, I know, but I've really enjoyed having it though.
Yeah, and me.
Tell you what though, the batteries, I think maybe I've got a dodgy battery in my old pack because I didn't order any batteries because I had some stuff from last time, but they're running out well quick. There you go. Like this is like Inception, like your
Vlogception.
Vlogception. Oh shit on it. Yeah, Vlogception.
Vlogception. It's really good. You can't even see my face now. I have to do this. But yeah, they're pretty good. Good bit of kit.
I can see your face because
Yeah, well, you couldn't when I was doing this. Anyway, so we've got vlogging cameras. We think with the bollocks, and that's all I have to say about that.
I should be doing that really, shouldn't I? So that Sam, you've shut it off. Good one.
Yeah. Because you distracted me from the podcast, which is the main objective of why we're here today.
Is it?
Not about that. Yeah, and you cut me off. I was talking about something really interesting.
You were talking about the fact that you've been saying it in the.
That was it. Yeah, I was talking about my feelings. I was talking about
your feelings.
I was talking about my feelings, and you
get
cut
your
me
feelings
off.
out on the table.
No,
That's what this podcast's about.
That's it. Basically,
me and you cuddling.
We're having a podcast cuddle. I feel like,
cuddle, if you will.
Wow. I feel like every time someone asks me what's going on, I just go, it's just shit, innit? It's just hard at the minute. It's really shit. And I'll stand by that. It still is shit. And I can't wait to finish the year. And just like, not necessarily the year's going to fix it for me, but there's a lot of budgets and a lot of plans that we're going to be able to execute on next year. And I think that's what I'm trying to get to. I just want to leave this year, fucking forget about it. And then 2021 is going to be like, right, we've got a great strategy. Hopefully lots of new people joining the business. It's going to enable us to get to where we need to be. But at the minute, I just feel like we're just in this like purgatory, like just
feel like no man's land, don't it?
Yeah.
That's where I feel like we are. But yeah, I feel the same. I feel like I'm moaning a lot. Cal probably say I'm moaning a lot. It's just shit being stuck at home though, isn't it, as well? And like I'm not a home kind of person to work with. I think I've adjusted a bit. It was worse. It was worse when you got, you all right, mate?
Jamie again.
It's considering you can't do the levels, you're a noisy fucker, aren't you?
I know, yeah. He's dropping his mic, he's whacking handles, his headphones just fell off.
It was worse when we had to isolate because Lorne caught it and then we'd been together. And So because at that point, everyone was still at work, but we weren't allowed in, and it fucking pissed me off. I really didn't deal with it very well. Yeah. But then since everyone's been on lockdown, I'm like, oh, okay. Maybe I'm just got FOMO.
That's it. Well, this is the first day I've been to the office.
Like a baby, like really like jealous.
You do get like that though, don't you?
So I do.
No, I mean
in general.
In general, people
do. That's a character trait then.
No. I think when you can't do something, you want to do it more. So when I was in lockdown, I was like, oh, I miss really like going for a run. And then like as soon as I was allowed out, I went for one. I was like, I didn't miss it that much. Right, do you know what I mean? You sort of go, if you're told you can't do something, you want to do it even more.
Yeah.
But yeah, you know what? It's all good. You just got to find little things that keep you happy. And I guess like getting out again, keeping fit, going on some runs, that keeps me happy. And also me and Lorna started doing this little lunch Friday thing that we do. So Friday just gone, we ordered a takeout fish and chips and had lunch together because both the kids are at school on a Friday. Nice. So it's like perfect timing. Nevaeh's at school all day and Dylan's at school all day. And this Friday, I think we're going to be getting afternoon tea.
And are you doing this on the Come Dine With Me? Is this when you're doing it? Or are you doing it separately?
We're doing it separately, but it just so happens that the Come Dine With Me are roughly the same time, depending on what time we have it. But yeah, I'm going to have an afternoon tea this week.
Talking about food, should we order some now? Because
actually, the only reason I'm here is because of the food, and we don't even know I don't know what's going on.
There's you might notice there are a few dishes missing from the menu.
It's fine. Yeah. If there's chicken livers missing, then I might as well just quit now.
Chicken livers, is that what you have?
Well, I used to have it, but they don't do them on a reduced menu.
Oh, so you're not
check for me.
Okay, well, chicken livers, yeah.
Everyone's always surprised when I say chicken liver. I thought it was like one of the main dishes.
Nah, I just put chicken lovers. There's loads of chicken lovers in Nando's. Nah, you ain't got it, mate. So what are you having then?
I'll have medium thighs.
Yeah, I know you're gonna go thighs.
Spicy rice, and then some veg.
What veg? Can't just say veg. Spicy rice. Oh yeah, spicy rice. And
peas or what's the veg to do with veg?
Yeah, I'll read it out for you. You can either have garlic bread.
Yep. No, I don't want that. Sorry, I just
peri salted chips.
No.
Regular chips.
No.
Coleslaw.
No.
Corn on the cob.
No.
Macho peas. Creamy mash. A side salad or long stem broccoli.
Get me some of that long stem broccoli.
Get me some.
Nice health. That's healthy, that, isn't it?
And do you want a sauce for £2?
No.
I've added it to the basket.
Wash.
And now I'm going to add mine, which is the same, but it's...
Let me guess what you're going to get different.
Go on.
Chips.
No, I'm not.
Oh, surprising.
I know. I haven't ordered chips from Barrie in a long time.
Do you want to share some halloumi?
Yeah.
Should we just get one each?
Yeah. Which one? Because there's one where you get like a piffle amount, and then there's one where you get it's the sticks that you get a lot of, isn't it? And the
halloumi sticks, yeah. Mark ordered one once, didn't he? And it wasn't the same as ours.
Side, wasn't it? It was like two wet, thin bits of halloumi.
It was almost like he ordered a dish that represented himself. it was that tragic, wasn't it?
Yeah, I'm having spicy rice. Go on, try and guess. Spicy rice and...
Spicy rice, chicken thighs. You having a chicken thighs?
Yeah, chicken thighs.
Chicken thighs, spicy rice, and coleslaw.
No.
We could just do this all night and corn on the cob.
No.
No? Oh, I forgot what the other ones are.
I'm going to go macho peas because they were really nice last time.
I think we've swapped because I think...
I usually go broccoli, but because you've done it.
Okay.
We're like a married couple.
We really are. And then some halloumi sticks. Jamie, do you want anything?
Jamie, what are you having?
Oh, come on,
You don't want anything?
Oh, okay. Fair enough.
What's she cooking?
Yeah.
Steak.
He's gone. You know what? He used to be a vegetarian. Jamie did. How long, Jamie? 5 years or something. 5 years vegetarian, and now he's basically spitting on the graves of his
vegetarians.
Of vegetarians. Does that make sense?
Mad thing to do.
It was. Yeah. Don't spit on vegetarians' graves unless they were like really shitty vegetarians. But now
it's like like Fred West was a veggie. Maybe you spit on his grave or something like that. You know what I mean? Like someone real naughty.
I can't share this podcast now because some of my veggie friends don't know yet.
Really?
They're going to kick you out the Facebook group?
Yeah. They're going to kick you out of the little veggie fan club.
No. But I need it because it's like 25% of my personality with those people. So can't get rid of it.
You know what? I would love to go vegetarian. I'm just not strong enough. I feel like you need to be quite willed to do it.
I'm not either.
Because it is a hard choice to make, but morally, I think we all know that.
Oh yeah,
killing animals in the way that they are killed, especially in this country, is terrible. Like,
I'll be honest, and it might be a bit controversial. I don't want to get any people throwing dye at the windows and shit. But it's less about the animals for me. It's actually more about the environment.
Yeah, I get that.
Because if it was really about the animals, I wouldn't eat it. Do you know what I mean? I don't think I can be I feel bad because I'd just stop eating. If I felt that bad, I'd fucking stop eating it.
I feel bad. I don't feel that bad.
I love meat, and it's got to come from somewhere, innit?
Yeah.
I look at it.
Yeah, I'm a hypocrite.
But from you watched it. Have you watched the whole Cowspiracy and other ones?
I've watched Cowspiracy. That is the one that's completely about the environment, isn't it?
Yeah, and then what's the other one? The plant food one. The
Game Changer.
Game Changers, which was really one-sided. But I thought the facts they pulled out about the environmental stuff was interesting. I thought the whole water, how much water is used and all that sort of stuff.
I really enjoyed Game Changers when I watched it, and I was like, this is actually pretty good.
Yeah, me too.
But then I watched one that was like a YouTube video about why you shouldn't take it as it was, and then it kind of made
because didn't the person funding it was owned?
He had billions of shares in some meat-free products and stuff, and it was just I get it now. Of course he's pushing an agenda. More people that want to buy meat products, probably going to buy it from him, something along those lines. But that was on a YouTube video, It's not necessarily true, is it?
Yeah, but it was potentially more unbiased.
Yeah.
Potentially. Yeah. I guess it's the thing you don't know. But there was a massive thing in it, weren't there? With like Joe Rogan had the guy. I follow the guy on Instagram. I can't remember what his name is.
The MMA fighter.
Yeah.
His name's Chris something.
British guy, wasn't it? But then he's lived in America for a while. Can't remember his name. But he there was a massive thing with YouTube, weren't there? What are you laughing
at? I'm laughing at a comment from James Morgan. James is turning into our number one fan. You know what? James Morgan is he's up there with Sam Fowler. James Morgan is as our number one fan.
I get confused between the two of them.
He's put autobiography title right there, Lee. It's less about the animals for me. It's brilliant, isn't he? Oh, James, you did make me laugh.
What were we saying there? Oh yeah, that MMA, and there was a massive thing, weren't there? Like Joe Rogan got him on his podcast, and they were having a massive debate, and he had a guy who was more on the on the realms of like actually your argument's flawed. And then I think didn't Joe Rogan put an apology out as well about it, like a sort of changed his statement on it after listening to him, because I think Joe Rogan, like, he's a proper meat. He's a hunter. Follow Joe? Yeah, he hunts, doesn't he, and then cooks all his meat on the barbecue and shit, and does like slow roasts and like.
Yeah. I was watching it was, what was it called? It's like a documentary, it's not a documentary. It's a series on Netflix, and it's literally called like Meat Eater or something like that. And they,
what's it about?
Yeah, exactly. and they what they do is they go out and they'll hunt an animal in some part of the world, and then they'll cook it, and it's almost like this chef program with a hunting program. It's really like they hunt it first. It's all about the hunt, and then they do like this chef program where they dish it up real meat.
Is it good?
And Joe Rogan was on it.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So he was out hunting some buck. Some buck. Yeah, he was out hunting some buck in some part of America. And yeah, he killed this massive fucking buck. It was huge. I was like, no, you two ain't eating all that. Like,
it's mad, isn't it? Because I say, like, I'll eat it, and I'm not that bothered about it. But I won't be able to shoot one. I won't be able to kill it and then eat it.
I mean, it depends. I think I could if you live that lifestyle. And you, like, whatever you hunted, you did eat, and you put it in the freezer and it fed the family. I think I could do it like that.
Proper old. It's like caveman, isn't it?
Yeah, like off. If you're kind of off the grid, like you're living out in the sticks and supermarket's far and that, and you're just like, I'll just go out and shoot a bit, shoot a game.
It sounds like your dream life.
I think I'd do that, but like, yeah, it depends how you do it. You like shoot it with a sawn-off shotgun, would you? It's got to be done in the right way. It's got to be done like from a distance, sniper rifle, or a poisonous dart, something like that. I think I could do it. I went to a week in the army. I've done a lot of these through college. Army, week in the army, week in the Marines, all that sort of stuff. And one of the things you had to do there was skin a rabbit.
Really?
Yeah. So they've got the rabbits hanging up, and they show you how to skin a rabbit, and it was horrible, because at that point, like, you look, I think I was like 15, 16, whatever it was, and you look at it and you just think like, oh, it's just like, anytime I've ever seen meat, it's cooked, because you don't really cook when you're that old either.
Yeah.
So anytime you've ever seen anything meat-wise, it's all just cooked. So I was like, this is disgusting.
Definitely not got like a head on it and shit.
It had everything on it, yeah, and you actually just slice it, like gut it, and you had to pull.
You're nodding like you've done this.
I've done it. When I was a veggie,
when you're a vegetarian,
yeah,
skinned a rabbit.
I was like,
why? Why did you do that?
I was like 6 months in.
So what, being a veggie? The opportunity, go on.
The opportunity arose.
You walk past the rabbit.
And I did it, and it was really interesting.
What the fuck?
How did the opportunity arise to skin a rabbit?
Where were you?
I mean, mine was quite legit. I was at an army training thing, and you're in the woods, and they show you how to do it.
So I was doing Duke of Edinburgh, and you have to learn a skill.
Yeah, that's
a skill.
Skill.
Have to learn a skill. Skin a rabbit, shoot a buck.
And each week you learn how to do like some wild shit.
Surely you could have been like, I'm vegetarian. I don't. This is the thing with you, though, innit? You've been veggie, but you don't. I mean, you've been half-soaked veggie for a long time. Like,
he ain't lived the lifestyle, has he, Lee? Oh, I bet you've been sneaking a few of those chicken nuggets from McDonald's.
Bet you're like, do you watch Friday Night Dinner?
Yeah, I know of it.
You like the dad? You like Martin, the dad who goes in the toilet and eats cheese? You've just been eating like chicken thighs sitting on the toilet. Just fine then.
No, it was it was my phone notification on my phone about the vaccine.
About the what?
The vaccine.
Oh, was it?
It just said vaccine something.
Oh yeah, UK orders 5 million doses of Moderna vaccine, and Germany praises couch potatoes as heroes. Your evening coronavirus update. Rubbish news.
Yeah.
I can't believe that you skinned a rabbit when you were a vegetarian.
Got a picture on Facebook somewhere.
Have you?
I'll try and find
holding up like the carcass of a rabbit?
Holding it up by its by its ears.
I can't remember, but yeah. I've got a
Really?
picture, yeah.
Spread.
I am shocked. Your Veggie Mates, I mean, there's a couple of things that are coming out for your Veggie Mates here, this clan that you're in. One, that you're not a veggie anymore, and two, you've skinned a rabbit.
To be fair, the veg friends didn't like that one. They do pull that out quite a bit.
You're a fraud, Jamie.
You are a fraud.
You're a fraud.
You are a big, big fraud.
At least when I eat animals, I do it in full view of everyone.
Yeah. Oh, I'm a vegetarian, and then you're in the back garden
Killing rabbits,
foxes, shooting them, stabbing a fox, and then skinning it.
Yeah. If you go in his house, he's got slippers made out of badger.
Badger slippers. Yeah.
And what were we meant to actually be talking about on this podcast? Was there any anything in general? Was there a
We're
going to be talking
about.
No, I just meant was there anything set up like this?
Environment.
Is that what it was? Yeah.
No, I don't know.
And how much of a fraud Jamie is?
Yeah, and how much of a fraud Jamie is.
Yeah.
You know what? I did. I was watching Mad Men last night, right? And there's a bit in it. I don't know if you remember this or not. It's the 7th series. So you might not. Have you watched it, Jamie, or not? Second series. It's in the 2nd series anyway, right? And there's a bit in it, Ad, that the family have gone to the park, right? Don and his wife and his 2 kids.
Yeah.
Have gone to the park and they're sat on like a little brow of a hill. Lovely grass, great, lovely. And then they're like eating and that, and he's having a fag, and then they're like, "We've got to go." Don finishes his can and just fucking lobs it into the park, yeah. And I said to Cal, "What's he doing? That's pissed me off. That house. What was it? Just put it in the bin. What's he doing?" And then Betsy, his wife, Don gets into the car, and Betsy proceeds to pick up the picnic blanket, yeah.
I've seen
flap it about, and then walk off, and there's fucking loads of
rubbish everywhere.
And the shot stays on it. It's a wide shot of like the car on the brow of the hill. It takes ages when she's doing it, and I was like, I'm fuming about
What do you think
this.
it meant? What's the meaning behind that?
I think it's just maybe they're just trying to
Piss people off.
Show what it was like back then. That was the
Maybe
the view of it all.
There's a YouTube doc on it.
That actual clip. And I said to Cal, they're clearly doing this on purpose because it's really pissed me off. And then I was like, this pissed me off last time. It was the second time watching it. I was like, I remember this annoyed me last time. I couldn't believe it. I was like kind of like shouting at the laptop, being like, "But pick up your rubbish!" Like there was loads of it everywhere. Just drove off.
That's shocking though, isn't it? I hate people who throw rubbish in parks. If you're going to do it on the motorway. It's the best place to get rid of your rubbish.
I remember
no one's catching you on the motorway.
A bit of like before 60s or early 60s, like the concept of global warming wasn't properly around.
It's not about for me. It's just about not being a tramp.
Yeah,
do you know what I mean? Like, someone's got to pick that up.
The picture of this, right, is they're like the perfect 2.4. Yeah.
Yeah.
They've got money. They're married. He's got a good job. She's the stay-at-home like housewife. Like they've got 2 lovely little kids. It's like the American dream. Yeah, that's what it is. And then just get up and fucking leave all the rubbish about. Shocking.
We got a comment here, Lee.
Yeah.
From a subscriber called Scott Chegg. Scott Chegg, as in Scotch egg. Who's that then? I genuinely didn't read the last name. I just read the first name was Scott. Scott Chegg. That's his name on here. I wonder who it is because it can't be. I mean, you'll be laughing if that's his real name and you're taking the piss out of him. His name.
It doesn't even matter. It's just that you didn't. It's like one of
like a Scott Chegg.
Simpsons.
He said, yeah, he said he wouldn't skin a rabbit even if it was for charity. And I kind of agree with him. I don't think I could.
He wouldn't skin a rabbit even if it was for charity.
If it was a charity.
Oh, you said
yeah. I know I did.
Discussed that it was for charity.
Yeah. No, it's because I was still thinking about who this could be. But yeah.
Do you think that someone set up a profile there on YouTube just to post?
Yeah. No. I think
that's someone we know.
No. Not for this particular thing.
Scott, Mr. Egg.
So apologies, Scott. If your real name is Scott Chegg, I do apologise, but it's clearly not.
His name's not Scott Chegg.
It might be.
I mean, I hope someone else comments through the podcast with a better name than Scott Chegg. They'll struggle. It's one of the best names I've seen on the interweb.
It is pretty good.
But yeah, that Madman thing really pissed me off. I was raging at the telly.
You know what? I think I've only ever been really annoyed a couple of times watching TV. Yeah. And you know what the most, not annoyed, but emotional I got watching once. I was on Pornhub, right? I'm joking. I wasn't on Pornhub. I don't know what Pornhub is. No, Game of Thrones. You watch Game of Thrones?
No, you know what I did? I started watching Game of Thrones.
This ain't going well.
No, I started watching Game of Thrones. I got to episode 5 where someone got pushed off like a little tower.
Yeah.
5
Spoiler.
or 6. Well, I mean, whatever. And then I don't know. I can't remember why I stopped. Maybe the business started. It's about then, weren't it?
Yeah, probably. I don't even know what year Game of Thrones came out, to be honest. I don't know.
When did Game of Thrones come out, Jamie?
Jamie, get on it, son.
Are you loving the comments here?
No, I'm just having a look, see what the comment came through. Oh yeah, Scott Chegg. But that made my day. Disappointed I didn't get you though. I wonder what that is. Go on, Jamie.
He kind of did get you, didn't he?
Really? He did actually get me. I didn't want to admit it.
He didn't get us, but he got you. But which was better?
I had to read it out, and then I went, "Oh, for fuck's sake!"
Scott Chegg.
Jamie,
2011 was when the first episode aired in America. So
yeah, I was a bit of a latecomer to it anyway. 2014, we started the business. Believe that? 6 years now.
Yeah. Still got fuck all to show for it.
Well, we've got this office that we can't use.
Yeah, we have. We've got an office that we can't use.
I don't mean this specific office. I mean the whole thing.
No, it's been a dream.
It has been mint.
It's been I don't think we could have wished this. Like we never really thought we'd get to this.
Nah.
It was a bit, let's make a little bit of money, and then this happened. We've got like 80 odd people working here, amazing people. But
yeah, it's mad, isn't it?
Yeah.
Who'd have thought it? Who'd have thunk it? Who'd have thunk it, Ad?
Yeah, anyway, the Game of Thrones reference I was on about. If you watch Game of Thrones, Jamie, unbelievable. Okay, I mean, I'm going to keep talking about it anyway. There's a thing called the Red Wedding.
Oh, I've heard about this.
You heard about this?
Yeah.
And they kill off.
No,
you know what? Yeah, you might want to watch this. And people
kill off a character.
Yeah, and it's just so brutal. And I remember just thinking, no, you can't do this. This is too disruptive to the series. Like what? who's writing this? This isn't what we want. And then at the end of it, I was literally like shaking and going, "Oh my god!" I was so emotional about that episode. And I've never felt like that about TV. It's weird how it draws you in, isn't it?
Yeah, the only program I've felt like that about is Homeland.
I've never seen it.
Wow, Homeland, you should.
No, I don't think I'll watch it. You got no respect for Game of Thrones.
I don't own Homeland.
Stick Homeland up your ass.
Stick it on my ass. No, that is one where towards the end of every series they leave you on this. It builds up and it goes to this massive crescendo where you just like your jaw is just dropped. Mint. 7 series of that. How many Game of Thrones series are there? There's about 7 of that in there.
It's 8, yeah, about 8, I think.
Problem is, it's like like starting Homeland for you. For me, it feels like a big.
No, I can do it. Trust me, I'm good with that sort of stuff. I can binge. I enjoy binging on Netflix.
I'm watching Mad Men, which is 7 series for the second time. I've got time. I mean, we're on lockdown. Do you know what I mean? I've got as much time as I need, and I'm not being funny with it. But me and Cal tend to like watch stuff together. That's the only thing. So I can't really like if I was to start Game of Thrones, I need to do it with her. But she's like sleeping loads at the minute. Shit.
Yeah, me and Lorna very rarely watch something together, like series-led stuff.
Oh,
so
really?
we watch stuff, but like if it's a long series, like The Fall, we started watching that. I ain't finished it yet. Lorna finished it. There's you know what I mean? Like, there's loads of times.
You're both watching it, and then she's finished it without you.
Yeah, she went on and finished it. Yeah.
Oh mate, I'd leave Cal for that.
Yeah. Well, I refuse to watch the rest of it now. Not that it's going to harm her. It's like bite your nose off to spite your face, isn't it?
It is a bit.
Well, we'll watch it now. She's like, well, I've watched it.
I've watched it. So.
Yeah. Damn it. But yeah, anything like that.
Cal watched something without me the other day. The Duchess, you know, the Canadian comedian on Netflix. Can't remember her name. And I was like a bit busy with her that she started like 2 or 3 episodes. I was like, what you started watching?
Series.
Yeah. And she was like,
I know what you mean.
Well, it's a bit, I just thought it's not really your cup of tea. And I was like, well, I wanted to watch it. Whereas really, I'd probably just seen it and thought, oh, we'll probably end up watching it. You know what I mean?
We don't watch that much together because I like things that she doesn't. So like Game of Thrones, like lots of murder in it. Like, yeah, like sex and violence type stuff. Whereas Lorna doesn't like watching that sort of stuff. It's true that, you know, basically at the start of every film I watch, it would say scenes of a violent nature, and that she's not into it. Like Quentin Tarantino.
I'm a bit of a mix. I got Cal to watch. I sat down to watch. She'd never watched Pulp Fiction before, and I sat down to watch it all, and then she complained at the end that I'd wasted her life. I know.
Yeah, but
proud.
Yeah, I mean, I judge people on that sort of stuff. Pulp Fiction, it's a great film.
Classic, isn't it?
Yeah. Not cool, Kelly Craddock, when you listen to this back.
Yeah, because you're doing your pregnancy yoga or whatever it is you're doing.
Yeah.
She's the dog, mate, slept 2 nights on the trot. Are you having that?
Amazing.
Went to bed at 10 o'clock on Saturday, slept till 3:30.
Have you changed anything?
Yeah. Drugs.
Yeah.
Serious?
Yeah.
So if you inject him in the leg, yeah.
Okay. I heard eyeballs were better.
No. Not eyeballs.
We're going to get some idiot listen to this and think we're being serious.
Yeah, no, I'm not being serious. No, I just changed. I feed him at 6:30 now instead.
That's the difference.
Honest to God. I mean, it's only happened twice, but as far as I'm concerned, I'm manifesting this. I did this yesterday before he went to bed.
What time was you feeding him?
Well, we were doing like 7, 11, 4, 7, 7:30.
So you feed him later?
But then
Makes
sometimes
sense.
like, oh yeah, well no, I was going to say I'd forget, but I'd never forget. Cal forget to feed him, and then it'd go to like 8 o'clock, maybe 8:30, and then he gets this mad stage where he like loses his fucking mind,
Running around, go mad.
mental,
Yeah.
like his arse pokes out, it looks like a rabbit, like he's running around like a nutter, biting the lot, and then he don't really want to sleep then until like 12. Whereas fed him at 6:30, 2 nights on the trot, mate, down. He woke up at 5:45 this morning. 5:45. That's a breakthrough. Go on, what are you laughing at?
James Morgan just hurriedly tries to create a YouTube account in the name of Mike Hunt.
It was probably him.
He'll come back next week.
Old Scotch
with that Mike. Mike will be on it next week.
Mike will be on it. Well, no, it'd be someone else. Mike's too obvious.
Yeah.
Mike's too obvious. So, do you know what this podcast is actually going to be about or not?
I've no idea. I don't know.
It's this every week, isn't it?
Is it? I think we need to get a little bit more business related stuff in as well. I think so. Maybe just drop a few nuggets in.
Like what?
What
would be your business nugget for this podcast then?
Big business nugget. I don't know. You've caught me off guard there, Lee. Something relatable to what people are going through at the minute, I guess.
What, like a lockdown thing?
Well, like, I guess, what have we had to do during this lockdown?
I'm no good at like giving advice and shit.
I think you are. I think when you start. So for me, like, it's got to be topical. So something that people can relate to. Having to like pivot, or that. Having to pivot during this period. Look at the changes we've had to make. Look at the way we had to work, and I think we've been really good at that over the years.
Yeah,
we've been pivoting like pre-lockdowns, pre-pandemics. Yeah. We've had to change the way we do things overnight because I think the social media platforms are like that, though, aren't they? They just change. You wake up one day and they've took a revenue stream away from you, or they're giving you one.
I think we've pivoted a lot as well because we've like genuine. I think it's been a lot of like not knowing what we're doing. So like, do you know what I mean? Like working to get money and like doing things, and then when we realise it's working, do more of it, and when it's not, we go shit. We don't know what to do, so we just change.
Yeah,
change it. No, and we don't change something we know that's going to work. We just change because we know the thing we're doing is not working.
Yeah,
do you know what I mean? Like a bit like I don't want to say like unplanned completely, but I guess like unplanned. Yeah, I don't. I think there's been a lot of that. I think only now that we're really starting to plan with like, I don't know, some kind of like experience behind what we're doing. Do you know what I mean?
I agree. I think, what the difficulty is when you're dealing with lots of people and you're trying to support them. You're also trying to make sure that they have the right amount of training and they're gaining experience and they're getting better with the business. and sometimes you forget about yourself, and you spend a lot of time thinking about things and dealing with people that you don't do what it is you probably should be doing. And I've been guilty of that.
Yeah, I think the thing I've been shit at through lockdown is just like probably just getting too pissed off too easily.
Yeah, getting really attached to things.
Yeah, and just wanting to like smash people over the head with this empty Budweiser. Do you know what I mean? Like just where things have been like getting to me, and then because I think sometimes, and I think this is like the working from home thing as well, where you like it sort of manifests in your own brain where you overthink it, and then you build up these scenarios of what could happen from what. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You off, Jamie? You had enough going.
Just oh, you got a notification.
Oh,
just eat.
Hang on, delivery. 5-10 minutes.
Naughty.
I say we end the podcast when we get the notification.
I like it. I like it a lot.
That's the deal. We order food every time, and then when the food comes, we go.
I'm all over that.
Fuck all these millions of people watching on YouTube.
Yeah,
Just to get a Nando's.
The 3
bitches.
people watching and the 9 that'll probably listen to it.
Yeah, I think I've definitely like got in my own head a lot.
Yeah, I'm exactly the same. It's you know what though, it's
I envisage killing people.
Wow, I mean that's skinning them
like a rabbit,
like the rabbits.
Jamie.
Yeah, I you know what, I've been really moody over the last 4 weeks, and it's only this week. I mean, it's only Monday today, but you know, I'd say since Friday, where I've actually emotionally sort of like just stepped back and gone, this is just part of your job. Just relax. Like this ain't going away. This, you know what I mean? Is you sort of like it's going to happen again.
No, but it takes
just,
a lot to get that.
It really does.
I've definitely been like,
you have a moment of clarity there, don't you? Sometimes
yeah,
you go, what have I been obsessing over?
Definitely been like more moody at home, and Kel's 100% had to put up with more shit from me over the last like month. I was all right through the first lockdown. I kind of like, I felt like I like stepped up and I really performed because I don't know. I think with like Jeopardy, you sink or swim in it type thing. And whereas this time around, it's just pissed me off. I've just gone in a mood about it, and then got frustrated with people about things not happening now. I want them to happen, and then do you know what I mean? Like,
yeah,
I've been a bit of a bitch. I
think a lot of it though with the first lockdown was unknown. We didn't quite know what the damage this was doing, and we didn't quite know who it was affecting and the spread of it. And I think this one, I mean, I'm not a conspiracy theorist or anything like that. Although the Queen is a lizard. No, but on a serious note, like there's a lot of data coming out.
Nah.
There's a lot of data coming out that is contradicting, and the government have got it wrong. And I'm not saying like we should look at the data, but it needs to go deeper than just going, here's how many cases there've been. Here's how many deaths there've been. You know, I personally have known people who have died from COVID who were in hospital dying, and that goes down as a COVID death. So it's kind of like, okay, I don't know what to believe anymore. I don't know whether to believe that this is as serious as it is, because I don't know, the data that they're putting out there. It's just, I don't believe it. I don't believe it. I don't trust the government at all. Bit deep, that, isn't it?
No, I mean,
a lot of people don't trust the government, though.
Loads of people don't. I think, you know.
And you know what makes it? You know what makes it?
I can't. I was going to say something, but I can't.
No, don't. And you know what makes it worse though is you're looking around. I mean, we've been through shit this year, and we've lost, you know, fortunes in some months, haven't we? You know,
yeah.
We've been we've been hit hard at certain points in the year, and we've been very, very fortunate that we've been able to come out the other end and grow. There's a lot of businesses that haven't. There's a lot of businesses that are still shut. There's a lot of people losing their jobs. More every day, I see, you know, someone I know on Facebook or LinkedIn saying, "I'm out of a job. If anything comes about, will you let me know?" People losing businesses, they're going to lose the home. It's horrible.
I've seen someone post on LinkedIn earlier. Must be someone I'm connected with, and he was like, how can this year get any worse? I've tested positive for COVID now, and I've been applying for jobs left, right, and centre, and I've still not got anything. And you think, fuck, it's shit, isn't it? Like,
it's horrible.
You know, you're out of work and you're going hell for leather on trying to get a job, and then you test COVID, and then you know you test positive for COVID.
Yeah,
probably feel like shit. it's horrible, isn't it?
It is,
and
it
this
is
is what I
grim.
mean. There, it's perspective, isn't it? Like I have been like down or like not even moody, just moody, like irritable. Do you know what I mean? Like,
there's nothing wrong though, like with feeling down about the situation, even though you're in an okay position. Do you know what I mean? There's nothing wrong with that. I think we're all allowed to feel shit. There's always someone worse off.
because my central locking on my car won't work either. So
there you go. I mean,
really-
some people think they're having it tough. Try walking a day in your shoes.
try living in my shoes where my central locking won't work, and then when I try and like make it work, the alarm goes off on it.
Yeah,
in the middle of the night.
you're allowed to feel shit. You got to have empathy towards people's feelings, and you know, there's always someone out there.
I had to cancel the cleaner.
Oh my god, you went there. That's funny because he hasn't cancelled it.
It's just true.
Yeah, the cleaner still turns up.
You know, fix my central locking though.
You know what? There's a quote here. You know, you've got some when you haven't got to cancel your cleaner. That's the quote there.
Yeah, no, I cancelled cleaner because I didn't want him in my house
For the West Wing.
No, yeah, they still come and do part of it. But
not... I won't say the name on here, but my mate, his cleaner. No, I can't go. So basically, Lorna caught COVID.
I don't know where this is going.
No, it's not going anywhere. It's not sinister.
Oh,
but
Lorna or something.
No. Lorna caught COVID from my mate's cleaner.
Lorna. Oh, really?
Yeah. Just a very, very shit story for everyone out there.
A shit story.
I think we could, off the back of that, we could have a segment called Shit Story, and then I'll give a shit story like that every week. Every week, yeah. My dog knows Lee's dog's mom.
Yeah.
That's actually true.
That's true. They're cousins, don't you know? Oh, hang on. Here we go. I got someone ringing from Leeds. Hang on.
He's outside.
Hello.
Uber Eats is here. This is live.
Yeah. Meet us there, mate. I'll run out now. Cheers, pal. Bye. Right, and that, my friends, is the end. Goodbye.
That's a wrap. Goodbye, everyone. Thanks for tuning in. If you are on YouTube, whoever that one person is, please subscribe. And if you're watching this back, again, subscribe. But to everyone else on the podcast, it's been amazing. We're gonna when are we seeing them again, Jamie? Next Monday. Are we gonna release these on a Monday? No. So if you're listening to this on the podcast, it's going to be out every Thursday, and we're going to be streaming live to YouTube on the Monday.
Goodbye.
Goodbye, everyone.